welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Joel and today we're going to be having a look at this 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander ES model. It is a model year 18.5, so it is built in the last half of your 2018, so it is based on the newer year's model. It is in a brown colour, which is also known as an ironbark, and it has done approximately 62,000 kilometres, which isn't very much for the age of the car itself. What today's video is going to entail is having a quick look at the exterior condition, interior condition, and just a brief overview of the vehicle itself. This vehicle is a 7-seater, which is also a 2.4 litre naturally aspirated engine. Approximately has about 124 kilowatts of power, which is just reasonable enough for the family SUV. Average fuel consumption sits at approximately about 7.2, however, can subject to change on that particular one, but that is an average combined of the both urban and also your freeway traveling. Just having a look at the front here, you can see we do have our daytime running lights on both left and right hand side of our headlights just there, with a nice chrome badge and chrome look interior on the front there as well. We do have some very nice tyres in this car which have plenty of tread on them. Kind of wanted to turn it a little bit more sideways so I can kind of show you. We do have 18-inch alloys on this car, which are very nice, and they just add to the aesthetics of the vehicle itself, which there's been no noticeable gutter rash or anything like that since I've been walking around. However, we will stop at each individual one and have a quick look for you. Colour matched wing mirrors and door handles in this particular car as well, which add nicely to the aesthetic and a very nice flow to the vehicle. Got a little bit of a protection bar on the very bottom of there on the door. It's just a little bit of a plastic kind of cover that helps very nicely, so when you're opening your door in your garage and you do have something a little bit lower, you do hit that first. However, just keep in mind this is evenly based on the actual distance, but it is not that different. Having a quick peek here into the passenger side door trim, we've got a very good amount of storage space, comfortably be able to hold one drink bottle in there, not a problem, and a little bit extra if need be. Window controls in a carbon fibre silver look throughout the interior, which is on the door trims and also comes across onto the dash with a nice flow through there. Fabric seats in this vehicle as well, which are in very good condition. There's no major marks or stains or anything like that, and there's no rips or tears that you should be aware of. Now we also have genuine carpet mats which have been added since the factory, so as you lift up your carpet mat here, you can see that the interior itself is in immaculate condition. Back left hand door here is in pretty good condition as well. There's no major marks or anything like that. There's a few little scuff marks that you kind of have every now and again, from, as an example, if you had a trolley bump the car, but there's nothing really too much that jumps out that you need to be aware of. Back left hand door here has a very good amount of storage yet again. Nothing to mention there. There's no marks or anything like that on that particular door trim there either, which is very good. Having a quick peek into the seats, there's a few light stains on the seats themselves. However, there's nothing that jumps out, and I mean, you'd probably be able to get those out in a detail, which is something that we haven't completely conducted yet on this vehicle. Back left-hand passenger seat has a little bit of a storage compartment for you, so you can comfortably pop some drink bottles or some stuff in there if need be. And then on the very bottom here, we do have our carpet mats, which are a nice flow through yet again. And if we pull our seat down, this gives us access to the back seats in this vehicle. So being a 7-seater, you also have access to those ones as well. You have both there as well, which are just a little bit dusty at the moment. Continuing through to our back left-hand quarter panel over here, we've got our fuel cap over here as well, which is nice and safe if you run out of fuel on the freeway, being on the left-hand side of the vehicle. Back left-hand tyre here is in very good condition as well. There's no gutter rash on that rim either. Continuing through, there's a few little bit of light scuffs, however there's nothing really too much there. It does look like a bird has literally just flown past and unfortunately left us a little bit of a present on the back there, so I apologise about that one, but you can see it's in pretty good condition other than what just unfortunately came on. We do have a reverse camera built into this car as well, which is very nice and nifty to have too. So when you're reversing backwards, you can see that, and I will show you exactly what your reverse camera looks like. Peeking into the back here, we do have our seats which can be folded completely flat, which is simply by lifting this lever just here and giving it a push forwards, and that will give you a complete flat boot, which is a very good amount of boot space in this car. 12-volt power adapter on the right hand side over there. There's a few scuffs within this cargo tray barrier area, which is just something to be expected if you're going to be using the car, but we do also have 2 drink bottle holders as well, which is neatly tucked away on the right hand side there, and a slight little storage container, so if you've got like a phone, I guess, when you're driving in the back with any kids, you can neatly pop it there, as well as a tablet. Handle up here to pull down your boot, which is very nice and easy to close, which does go very nicely. You need to put a little bit more effort into that because I'm on a hill at the moment, but it works very, very well. Back right hand quarter panel over here is in very good condition. There's no major marks. Actually, there's nothing that I can see at all on this particular panel, which is very neat and in good condition there as well. Back right hand tyre here is in very good condition. There's no gutter rash evident, and the tyre, it looks like it's in very good condition as well. Back left hand door over here is in pretty good nick. No marks or anything like that you can see. A few little scratch marks around the door handles themselves. However, that's just to be expected with a little bit of a used car if you're actually going to be using the door. It generally comes from your fingernails, so it's nothing really too out of the ordinary. Back right hand door trim here is in pretty good condition yet again. Good amount of storage space and a few little scuff marks on the plastics just down here, down the very bottom of the door. They may polish up with a nice silicone. Keep in mind, still haven't done a complete final detail on this particular vehicle as well. Having a quick peek into the back here, you can see the seats are in pretty good condition here. Right hand side on the door over here is in pretty good nick. There is a few little scratches on that one, so just keep that in mind, but apart from that though, it is in pretty good nick. You may be able to see that one from the camera, however it's pretty hard to pick that up. It's just down the very bottom there, just above that trim level there as well. We'll have a look inside the driver's door in just a moment, but continuing through, the front right hand tyre and wheel again over here is in very good condition. There's no marks or scuff marks on that rim either, which is in pretty nifty nick. Coming into the driver's side door, now we do have two keys with this vehicle as well, which you can see, which is neatly posted in there. You do get those with the vehicle, which isn't always common on used vehicles, especially being a lot of people unfortunately misplace a lot of the keys when they're going to be buying a new car. They put it away in a safe place, so it doesn't always happen. A few little light scuffs in this door trim, as it has been used, nothing really out of the ordinary with there. You've got your window controls, you've got your mirror controls, all located on the right hand side here. Having a quick peek into the interior real quick, we've got our headlight adjustment so we can adjust the angle of our headlights, traction control settings, and on the right indicator stalk there we have our light controls and also our fog lights if you do decide to add those onto the vehicle, as this particular vehicle doesn't have fog lights built into it. Jumping into the driver's seat now, we'll slide this one back so you can get a good overview of the vehicle, reaching out and grabbing that door. So let me just turn down this music just because I don't want anything to come back on us on our YouTube video. But having a quick peer through, you can see we do have lots of information available to us at the ready, including our fuel gauge and our average fuel consumption, which will display up there as we're driving, and also what gear we're currently in. Revs on the left hand side and a little eco meter telling you how well you're actually traveling whilst you're driving. So the more gas or the more acceleration you do, the less the economical side of things will be, and that will display as an accurate reading on there for you, just basically giving you an idea on how you can get the best fuel consumption for your car. On the right hand side of your steering wheel here we have our cruise control settings. Left hand side we have our mode and also our phone control settings. Wipers are also on the left just here, located directly behind the steering wheel, which is very nice and easy. Turning that temperature down because it's currently set a little bit high. Now we do have split zone climate control in this vehicle, so left hand side can be a little bit warmer and or cooler than the right hand side if need be. So you have very, very good comfort in this car. Head unit itself has lots of stuff built into it, so you can also connect your Bluetooth audio to this particular car as well, which is very nifty to have. Coming down a little bit further, we do have a 12 volt adapter, so we can actually plug in our phones and charge them, not a problem. A little bit of a cover just there that also neatly tucks it away. Just under here we have two cup holders, which is neatly tucked away by like a somewhat glossy black, which has a few scratches on it, which is expected with just general wear and tear on the car. Having a peek into the interior, we do have like a little bit of a coin compartment stowage tray, and we also have some USB slots in here as well, which is two type A's, and then we also have a 12 volt adapter in there as well. A little bit of a light neatly tucked away in there as well, so if need be, it should work for you. We also have two routing cables just here as well, so like if you have your cables in your glove box, you're not going to get them squashed, so that way you can actually still run them out of your glove box itself as well. Quick pan around the interior itself, and we do have a sunglasses compartment in the roof of this vehicle, so neatly tucked away. It's very good. I mean, I personally leave my sunnies in this particular location in my car, and they always fall out all the time, or they have the ability to get scratched by keys or something else that you throw in there. So very handy to have in that roof just there. Quick pan through the interior so you can see the remainder of the condition of the car, which is in very good order. So please keep in mind we do offer extended warranty options available for an unlimited amount of kilometres, up to about 5 years is the maximum for your vehicle. So if you would like to take advantage of those particular warranties, you're more than welcome to contact us and see what we can do for you warranty wise. Please keep in mind that we do have in-house finance options available. So if you'd like to talk to our friendly team, we have Steve and also Raj here, who will be happy to give you some figures to see if this car can fit into your budget. If you do have any further questions about this car, please feel free to contact our friendly team on 9907 0555. Other than that, you can make an appointment to have a look at this vehicle at 20 to 32 Kangan Drive in Berwick. Please act fast, as this car will not last long and it has not been here for very long at all. It's a gorgeous colour and it is not a very common one. Thank you for watching. My name's Joel and have a lovely afternoon.